And we're back. We're back. I hope we did not lose anyone. Instead, you called your friends to join us for part 2 of attitude. So, Mom, I will start with saying, yes, what I liked about you was you still wanted to personally develop yourself. You loved secretary work, but you still wanted to go further, study more, and stuff like that. And even as you said, secretaries, you were taught to look after the customers. That's the front line. When everyone gets to the company or goes to the company, they first see the personal assistant, the secretary, right? And you've been the face of that company. If you display something bad, of course, it's going to reflect badly on your customers. So we're going to start from there, and of course you're going to share with us, you've been also a successful business owner from selling, from owning a grocery store to to a walking boutique. Suits and men's suits and female suits, and apart from that, what else did you do? Car rentals, and of course now a boarding house. So I'm excited. Where do you want to start?
I want to start from the time I joined Zambia State Insurance. That was 1989. I started first selling scones. I like baking. I like cooking generally. So I used to sell scones. I remember my immediate boss telling me that, "Oh, Patra, you are still on probation, but you are busy." When I go for work, I go with my basket full of scones, and then I'll deliver at the city market. So I started with that. Then after that, we used to run a grocery shop. No, you were very young. You were a toddler by that time. But we used to go to the groceries, especially Saturday and Sunday when we don't go for work. So that's how we started. You were not we didn't want to depend on the salary, because money will never be enough, and you cannot depend on just a salary. Then in 2004, that's when I started going to Botswana, Namibia, South Africa, to buy things like duvets, those small things you sell into the office. It was just one day, that was 2005. I told one of my good friends, Seche, I said, next week, month end, I have to go to Dubai. She went like, "What? Dubai? With who?" I said, "Alone." Business is about risk. If you don't want to risk, you go nowhere. So that's why I just organized myself. I didn't know anyone. And that was the time when people were busy talking about Dubai. You're going to Dubai, you sell your yes, there is this, that. I told myself, I'm saying, if others can go there, why shouldn't I? That's how I went to Dubai for the first time. And then I bought a lot of men's suits and ladies' suits. I'm sure, if I'm not mistaken, I'm the first person to start selling suits at Zambia State Insurance. Then everything is history now. It went on well. I went there for the second time, third time. My friend said, "I'm joining you." I said, "Let's go, please. There is quite good money in business." So all the time, even if I was dedicated to my work, but all the time I was looking forward for when there is a holiday. I'll make sure that I'll make use of that holiday. I'll go to Dubai. That's how I started going to Dubai with my friend Seche. Then within a short time, we had a boutique. So started going to South Africa, Dubai all the time. I used to like Dubai because to me, like, it was cheap by that time. And one thing is freedom. I like freedom. So it's not like when you are in Dubai, you are scared, like maybe somebody will steal my money, somebody will go like this. So it's a free country, actually. It's a free one. I like the freedom there. Then before I retired, I said, no, what else should I do? Because I can't be going to Dubai all the time. That's how I built some houses for, and then one of them is a boarding house. So you know how boarding houses are. You know, people, most of the people, they just go for money. You find in one room there are about maybe 4 students or so. I told myself that I'm not going to do that. In a room, I would prefer I put 2 people, you know, because you treat people the way you'd want to be treated. Because business is not all just about money, just loving money. So there are other things which I do for my students. Like I'll tell them that today, Saturday or Sunday, I say, no, don't cook anything. I'll prepare something for you. So all the time they used to
Wow, your
wonder,
own money?
oh, my own money, everything. I just want them, I like sharing, Then I'll call them, we eat together, then they'll say, oh, that person is different. You find every day, all the time they are knocking, say, Madam, any room? I say, oh, there is nothing. So the small things which you do to people, you are putting yourself somewhere, you are putting yourself somewhere. Humble yourself and pray to God. When you pray to God, everything, goes well. There are small things which I'm talking about, like sometimes month end when they pay, I feel like, like you are stealing from them. You say like, oh, this house was done a long time ago. So what have I done now for me to receive this money? All the time I'll ask them every month. I'll ask them, what else can I do? What else do you want me to do for you? Ah, no, madam. No, everything is okay. They would even call me madam, the word which I don't like. I prefer to be called Aunt P or something else. Not to be, you shouldn't be a boss, you should just be a leader. So that's a short story about everything.
Wow. So there's one thing that I've also heard, it's about, you can imitate a product, you can imitate a service, but you can never imitate customer service. That's something that that differentiates you from your competitors. People can read, they can see you if you're genuine or not. And if you want to be the leader on the board of all your competitors, that's one thing that you'd have to really invest in. Either your employees, taking them to all this personal development on how to treat customers in a very good way, follow-ups and all that jazz. Any other tips before we leave?
The last tip is God. Always remember God. Whatever, when you just wake up, before you do anything else, pray to God. Ask God for direction. And then if you have any problems, just give him let him fight your battles. God has been very awesome in my life. I thank God for everything. I am where I am because of God. So don't forget God. Even if you are somewhere, you are rich, you have 100 companies, you have whatever you have, God is number one in our life.
So God, family, then business.
Oh, yes.
Wow. Old generation, the wisdom. Thank you so much for your wise words today and sharing your story with us. I'm sure you guys liked it. Please do send in your comments or your feedback. I would like to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, and you can also like my Facebook page. I can't wait to talk to you next week. And of course, if you even want her to show up again, just give her a topic and I'll pull some strings to let her come back on the show. But this has been nice. Tea with Sveso and Ms Patra. Until next time, God bless and have a beautiful week.
Bye.